From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, Saturday afternoon action on the show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, Drew Rasmussen. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Ball one low. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Now fly ball to right center. Mullins on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting second.
Let's take a look at our lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Here's Byron Buxton. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And first offering is fouled off. Just underway from Tropicana Field. Gets him to chase after that one. Rasmussen. With a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Two outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
2 down, nobody on.
Oh.
And now 2-2. Drilled out towards left center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one is off the top of the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
So runner at second, 2 down. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Swings over the top of that one.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Oh.
Pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. Runner at second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. That one carrying, and it bangs off the top of the wall. And the Twins score first. It's 1-0.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Man at second here with 2 away, and now Cody Clemens. That one fouled off. And a foul ball. Man at second. Got him looking. Inning over, and it could have been worse. And the Twins plate one on the double. On to the bottom of the first. This is Twins baseball on the show North. We go to the bottom of the first. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Bailey Ober. What's the word on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Leading off, Yandy Diaz.
This afternoon,
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Yandy Diaz.
Diaz with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Up the middle, and that one handled over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the first baseman.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Junior Caminero.
And Boog, he's got some of the biggest power around. I mean, just light tower power, not little wall scrapers, just getting over, man. He hits absolute moonshots. Guys on both sides of the ball are actually admiring some of the ones he hits. Batting practice, always a show with him. And you kind of hold your breath every time he comes up to the plate.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Third, the third baseman, number 13, Junior.
2 down, bases empty.
Caminero.
Junior Caminero getting ready to hit.
He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are that, hey, when he walks to the plate, this guy's an out. I know there have been some tough times, but I think each
To first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Down in order, go the Rays. They're down 1-0. Back now in Tampa Bay. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So the Minnesota Twins are holding their own so far this season. They're a team that was viewed as a real contender to make some noise, so they might need to turn it on.
Well, it's early, and they haven't put themselves out of contention yet. Maybe they aren't running away with the league, but they're still in a position to battle for a spot in the postseason.
That's true. Over the course of the season, you win the games you should win, and things tend to work out. Right side. Lux throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Ryan Jeffers.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Nice grab. Over to first, and they get the out.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Royce Lewis.
Here's Royce Lewis. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Two down, nobody on.
Whoa.
Out to short. Walls. And the Twins go 1-2-3. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins. Mullins working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Mullins in his 7th season, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. In the air to left center. Larnach has a beat on it. 1 away.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, Jake.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jake Fraley.
Nope, that's off the plate.
And that one clips the corner.
Whoa.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Stays alive. Just misses with that one.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Got him. That's out number 2.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Gavin.
Here's Gavin Lux to hit. Drove in their only run in last night's game. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Oh, and 2 now. Got him swinging. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here in Tampa Bay, and now for the Twins, Brooks Lee.
Well,
that clips the corner. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Outside, and it's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Luke Keeschel will hit next. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
1 out, runner at second. Byron Buxton now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. He's trying for third. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Safe.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
1 away with a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. 2 down.
Up next for Minnesota.
Here's Trevor Larnach. A double and a run scored his first time up. That one is absolutely belted. One hopper off the wall, and that should bring in the run. In to score from third. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And that ends the inning. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Twins 2, the Rays nothing. Back here at Tropicana Field, and now the catcher for the Rays, Nick Fortes.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
This one popped up. Jeffers settles under this one. And there's one away. Chandler Simpson next to hit for the Rays.
Hey!
Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Batting ninth, the shortstop,
Taylor Walls digs in now.
Wall.
And there's a foul ball. Strike two. That's a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Now the tag at third, and they got him.
Look, that's just a terrible decision to go for third right there. I mean, he was close by a lot. Not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base paths.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz now. Grounded out his first time up. This one in the air right field. That's a base hit. So that's two straight two-out hits.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Next to hit, Jonathan Aranda. Now this is a rocket to left. And that will end the inning. 3 hits in the inning, but nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. It's the Twins 2, the Rays nothing. You're watching Minnesota Twins baseball on the show North. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Fastball almost got him there. The 1-2.
Ball.
Up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Payoff pitch. Now a rip into left center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. He put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Cody Clemens, the next Twin up to hit. And that is out of play.
Well, these Twins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Out to short. Walls sends it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Twins, the first baseman, Josh.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. Here's Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1. There's the strike. First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Ian Seymour, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Sulser also getting ready. Fought off foul. And the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. Ryan Jeffers, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Man on second, 2 down. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Another 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Royce Lewis next to bat for Minnesota. Three-two now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Bottom 4 as the Rays come up to hit. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Takes it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Rays.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Fraley.
Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Sliced hard but foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball. Clemens slings to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They trail things here 2-0.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Rays,
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Ian Seymour.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's the Twins DH, Royce Lewis. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Foul ball there. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Ripped on a line to center. Mullins gets under it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Twins, the shortstop, Brooks.
Now it's going to be Brooks Lee, the switch hitter batting right. Seymour, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Way out front for strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 out.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Keishel now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Here's a chopper to short. Walls throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Twins 2, the Rays nothing. Back now in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Gavin Lux.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big...
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop.
Up next for the Rays.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Nick Fortes. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
The 0-2. On the ground. Keishel on to first, and that is a big first out.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
Walls in the box now, takes strike 1.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
2 on, 1 out. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's...
This one in the air, right field. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Yandy Diaz next to him. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. That's out to center field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. And he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
What a time to miss the cutoff, Boog. If he puts that throw on the money, they've got a chance to get that runner at home. Instead, a critical run scores. That could swing this game.
Man at second. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there. It's got a chance. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Byron Buxton will hit next.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Oh, 0-2 now. That one is hammered right field. Carrying well. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is high. Throw, and they got him.
That's just a poor decision right there, and I'm sure somebody's going to talk to him when he gets back into the dugout. You have to understand who's at the plate and who's coming up. These are guys that can drive the ball in the gap, hit the ball over the fence. You don't have to worry about being aggressive and trying to get yourself up, especially at third base in that situation. Just doesn't make any sense.
Aranda takes it to the bag. Play is made, 2 out.
Up next for Minnesota, the right fielder, Matt.
And now the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
2 down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked to 2 apiece. Back here in Tampa Bay and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. He goes down looking.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
So digging in, Cedric Mullins. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 2 up, 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Fraley stands in now and watches strike one. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Lee. And that'll do it. Rays held in check here. Score remains 2-2.
Now pitching. For
Welcome
the
back.
Rays,
We're in the seventh. We have a new
16,
pitcher on the mound. Garrett Clevenger. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Now the third baseman, Cody Clemens.
The third baseman, number 2, Cody Clemens.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Josh Bell at the plate now.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
That's the ball.
Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Cole Sulser preparing to come on if needed. Baker warming up as well. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. So up next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And that's him for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Now Royce Lewis gets a chance to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Comebacker to the mound, and it finds its way through for a hit, and that extends the inning.
Up next for the
Really
Twins,
nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Garrett Clevenger is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Rays,
coming on, the veteran Cole
71.
Sulser.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now Brooks Lee. Lewis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And a swing and a miss. Out number 3. Twins get 1 on this homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back.
And
Taking a look
leading
at our
off
game
for the
summary.
Rays, the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air out to center. Pulls it in on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
On a line out towards center. And there's 2 away.
Now, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Bare hand has to hurry. He'll be safe at first easily. Good effort on the stop, though. But now that brings the winning run to the plate. Oh, he can't hang on. The flip and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And next is the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. And fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and he popped it up. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The 0-2. Slider misses outside. Rays down by a run. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
A bit of a do or die there. He lays out, makes the diving catch, and he strands a couple of runners.
Back here at Tropicana Field, ready to begin the 8th. Luke Keeschel getting ready to hit. This one in the air, center field. Mullins moving under this one. And there's one down.
Up next for Minnesota, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. 1 for 3. Action in the pen down there. Mason Engler, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 1-0. And a foul ball. That one fouled off. One-two now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
The left fielder, number 9, Trevor.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Out to short, and that one finds its way through, and that keeps the inning going.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now Matt Wallner. Larnach off of first with 2 away. There's the strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 left for Minnesota, but they still lead at 3-2. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Jonathan Aranda has been living in scoring position at doubles machine and in elite company.
Yeah, but that swing finds the gap over and over, and that's how you flip the field and a game in a hurry.
It's not just about power with him, it's about precision. Ball placement isn't just for pitchers anymore.
Yeah, and he's mastered the art of extra bases. It's been pure chaos for outfielders when this dude steps in the box.
The 0-2. And just misses with that one. Got him looking for the strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Ball
That's
one
a ball.
there.
That's a really good take.
Just a slow ground ball this time. To Lee. Double play.
He's out of here.
What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Through 8 full, it's the Twins 3, the Rays 2. This is Twins baseball on the show North.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Rays,
It's the top of the
number
9th, and there's a new
47,
pitcher on the mound,
Ryan
Ryan Baker. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. Cody Clemens now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
Clemens.
And first offering is fouled off.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joe Boyle getting ready to go. The 0-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Got him swinging for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
The 0-1. And misses inside. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Nope. Ball 2.
And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Walls. That's out number 2.
Up next for Minnesota, the catcher, Ryan.
So up next, Ryan Jeffers.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
0-2 now as he swings through it. .99 miles per hour to finish him off. Down go the Twins in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back now in Tampa Bay. Last chance for the home team. Jake Fraley digs in now.
Now pitching for the
Anthony Banda into the game.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Then there's one down. And now it's Gavin Lux. Inside.
Nope.
Ball 1. The Twins trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. And now maybe extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
the catcher, number 40.
Fortes swings through it for strike 1. Twins trying to close out a 1-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. And a ball evens the count. Struck him out looking. down to the last out for the Rays.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The Rays down to their final strike.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Tying run at second base. We're in the last half of inning number 9. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. And now the winning run is on base. Walls in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
No,
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-2. Good eye right there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Big spot here, bottom of the 9th, down to their final out. Next is the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. Jackknifes out of the way.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Winning run stands at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Well, this was a pressure-packed finish. Tying run at third, the winning run at second base. Somehow he found a way to make his pitches, got his team out of the jam, got the win. Everybody's happy.
From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today's starter, Nick Martinez. What do we need to know here?
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
All right, first pitch coming up. Luke Diesel getting ready to hit. This one in the air right field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Byron Buxton.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over his last 5.
Just underway from Tropicana Field. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Singy, these guys seem to be snake bitten this year, bouncing into the most double plays in the league.
Yeah, it's a rally killer and a major roadblock for the offense. It's frustrating because they could score more if they weren't hitting in all these double plays. It's something they're hoping to change.
One out man at first. Here's Trevor Larnach.
Ball.
Now quick throw to first, and he's back safely. The 1-0. And foul ball. That's outside.
Nope, outside.
Ball 2. Man at first, one away. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 2-2. Next offering misses down and away.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. 2 for 6 so far in the series. And he grounds one back up the middle. Lux for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
And on the hill for the Twins, Taj Bradley. He leads the league in ERA, Siggy.
Yeah, he's always around the zone, Boo. Gets weak contact and makes hitters guess. That's how he's been able to stay on top.
Everything's crisp, movement, mix, location. A little different from your cardio stats, Siggy.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, we know the numbers don't lie. Elite is elite. They'll be leaning on that arm all summer long.
Digging in, Yandy Diaz. That's to third. He gets there with the slide. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. Of course, a big piece for them is their DH, Yandy Diaz.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground, and a foul ball. comes up empty.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Junior Caminero in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Aranda leads off first with 1 away. Off the mark there, and that's ball 3. Up the middle, nice stop. The flip, there's one on to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Well, that ball off the bat ticketed for the outfield and a base hit for the hitter, but just taken away by the diving stop. Nice job.
At the plate, Cedric Mullins. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. That one's in there. 0-1.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball. That's inside.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two now. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And that is that. 1 left for Tampa, scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Cody Clemens.
Cody Clemens.
There's the strike. Clemens measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Ball one.
That misses.
Outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Ball one.
The 1-0.
I think it's
that's
very
off the
important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Second inning here, no score. And that misses. And now 3-0. In the air out to center. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 2 down.
Batting 7, the catcher, Ryan
Jeffers at the plate. 2 for 8 in the series so far.
Hey!
And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Rays, Jake Fraley.
Hey!
Here's the 0-2.
That's a ball.
Out towards right center field. Walner on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Gavin Lux. 4 for 8 in the series so far.
Hey!
Swing and a miss.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That's the first sinker we've seen today, and it was effective.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Nick Fortes next to hit for the Rays.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. And
That's
another
outside.
ball.
Hey!
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. His second of the year. The Rays strike first. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Chandler Simpson. And a bunt towards third. And a foul ball.
Ball.
Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Man on second, 2 down.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1. Ripped on a line to center. And the inning is over. The Rays kick off the scoring with a solo bomb. We head on now to the top of the third. You're watching Minnesota Twins baseball on the show North. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Royce Lewis.
Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league.
Ball 1.
In the air to left center. Mullins on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Brooks Lee.
So up next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Nope. Ball 1.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And the tying run is on base.
The batter, number 15.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Luke Keeschel, the next to hit. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Liner snagged at first. They put the tag on him, and that's a double play to end the inning. It's the Rays 1 and the Twins nothing. Set for the bottom of the third. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. In the air, right field. Brings it in. 1 away.
Up next for the Rays, the first baseman, number 8.
And stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy.
Ball inside.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Next for the Rays.
Here's the third baseman, Junior
number
Caminero.
13.
He's 0 for 1.
Junior Caminero.
Ball inside. Ball, that's just out. Hey.
That one fouled off, 2-2. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Down in order go the Rays, but they lead it 1-0. Back now in Tampa Bay, and now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too.
Well, these Twins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Stays alive. 1-2 here. In the air, right side. Fraley on his way over. He's got it, and there's one down.
Up next for Minnesota, the left fielder, number 9.
That was an impressive running catch out there, Chris. And StatCast tells us he covered well over 100 feet to make that grab.
Clearly, that was not an easy play. I mean, he took a great angle to the ball and just had enough closing speed in the tank after that long run to make the catch. It was a wild ride, but a lot of fun to watch.
Larnach, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. The Twins down by a run, top half of inning number 4. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. He goes down looking.
Up next for Minnesota, the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Popped up. Walls settles under this one, and that is that. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They trail here 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Cedric Mullins.
And that's
Off the plate, ball 1.
the inside edge. And that's ball one.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
In the air, left field. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Up next for the Rays, the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jake Fraley next to hit for the Rays. Throw to second,
He's
safe.
in there, he's safe.
Flied to right his first time. In the air, left side. And there's one down.
Up next for the Rays.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Strike 2. On the ground, right side, and that's a foul ball. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 1 out and a runner at second. The Rays leading on the solo homer. Left field. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Rays, the catcher, number 40, Nick
Fortes next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Base hit! Mullins headed home. Fires it to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Just
outside,
missed.
that's the ball.
Activity in the pen for the Rays. Joe Boyle warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Engler getting cranked up as well.
Aye. Ball, that's down.
And that's a
Ball
little
three.
bit high. And the count's full.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. And they tie it up. It's 1-1. He kept swinging and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Well, he saw a lot of pitches in this at bat, and in this 3-2 count, he got something he could handle, wasn't fooled, and did a really nice job in approaching and attacking that baseball.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Josh Bell.
Hey!
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 5th. Sliced hard but foul. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
That's a ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. So up next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. He's 0 for 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Yo, 1. Now this is in the air down the line. And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Fraley on the move to the alley. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's Royce Lewis. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one hammered but pulled foul. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Right back to him on the mound. The throw to first, and that'll do it. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even now at 1-1. This is Twins baseball on the show North. Welcome back.
And
Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Simpson.
Well, these
Too high.
Rays being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Bell takes it to the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Shortstop, Taylor Walls.
So digging in, Taylor Walls. Walls goes 5 feet 9 inches, 29 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2017. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. All tied up, last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz now at the plate. Tap back to the mound. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game.
Now pitching for
Now
the
a new
Rays,
pitcher for the Rays,
number
Joe
36.
Boyle.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Leading off, Brooks Lee. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fought off foul. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The batter number 50.
He wasn't able to
Second
elevate
base.
it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Back to the top of the order. So up next for Minnesota, Luke Keeschel. 1 for 2. That one in triple digits. Keeschel wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. The Twins with the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And that's downstairs. 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And it remains 2-2. Strikes him out with 101.
Well, we see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Go ahead run on base. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. Top of the zone for a called strike. Here comes the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Ball.
One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. This one popped up right side. Lux under it. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for Minnesota, the left fielder, number 9, Trevor Larnach.
So up next, Trevor Larnach. He is struck out and he is walked.
That
Nope,
was
that's a ball.
absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
On a line out towards center. And that is that. Twins wind up stranding 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda.
Ball.
Action in the pen down there. Cody Funderburk, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Topa also throwing. And that one is lifted in the air. Larnach gets under it, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Rays, the third baseman, number 13.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Hey.
Swings through that one. Swings and misses, struck him out. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Cedric Mullins next to hit for the Rays. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And they'll do it again.
Nope. Upstairs.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2-2 now. Swings and misses. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back here in Tampa Bay. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Oh, that got him.
That got him.
And the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. Now the third baseman, Cody Clemens. His righty-lefty splits there.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And the 1-0. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and the Twins have the lead now. It's 3-1.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. What a timely home run that is. Now they're in the driver's seat, and you can't overstate the impact he's had on this game.
Josh Bell, the next Twin up to hit. Right side, Lux. Sends it to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Twins, the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
So up next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. And a breaking ball misses outside. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Mason Englert warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Sulcer warming up as well. 2 runs across in the inning here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 2. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2 outs, base is empty. Royce Lewis will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Got him looking for the K. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Twins get 1 on this homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Minnesota Twins baseball on the show North.
Now pitching for the
We're
Twins.
back in a new pitcher here
Number
to start the bottom of the 7th. Cody Funderburk.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Jake Fraley
And
digs
leading
in
off
now.
for the Rays, the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Ball, that's out.
Right
Ball
now,
2.
behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That one pulled foul. And a swing and a miss there.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Ball
3-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Bounce to the left side. And that one handled. Fires over to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the
Up
out.
next for the Rays, the second baseman, Gavin.
Now here is Gavin Lux.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Nick Fortes next to hit for the Rays. He's already homered in this game. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. That one fouled off. The Rays down by a pair here at the bottom of the 7th. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Bell. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. Score holds. It's 3-1. We go to the
Leading off
8th,
for Minnesota,
and now for the
shortstop,
Twins,
Brooks.
Brooks Lee. Right down to shoot. That's strike one. That one in triple digits. There's a swing and a drive. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. He'll touch them all. And they add to the lead. It's 4-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Joe Boyle won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
Now on the mound for the Rays,
number
Mason
59.
Engler. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Engler.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. 1 for 3. And it's fouled away.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Oh, 1 now. Just missed. Engler, a 6'4" righty, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018.
Nope.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Pitch
That's
misses
ball 3.
there. Ball 3. He swings and fouls one off. Payoff pitch. This to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a man aboard.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Nope.
Bullpen
That's
movement
inside.
for the Rays. Ian Seymour appears to be getting loose. Keeschel gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2. Stays alive. Next pitch is downstairs. Out towards right center field. Fraley should have this one. And he makes the catch.
Up next for Minnesota, the left fielder, number 9, Trevor.
One out man at first. Trevor Larnach getting ready to hit.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 1-0.
That's a ball.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The 2-1. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. In the air to left center. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Minnesota, the right fielder, Matt Wallner.
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. Two outs and 1 in scoring position.
Nope. That's inside.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 5-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Mason Engler is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
They
the
go with
Rays,
one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Cole Sulser.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's the third baseman, Cody Clemens. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
No question about this one. It's out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add on. It's 7-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. And that one ripped to left. It drops in, gets away a little bit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Minnesota, the catcher, Ryan.
So up next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Oh, that's upstairs. Hey!
Next pitch is inside. Ball 2. Bell leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fouls one off. 2-2. Popped in the air. Left field. Simpson under it. And makes the grab. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. This is Twins baseball on the show North. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson. Outside low. Ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. David Festa, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Number 78 also getting ready. Hauls it in, one away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Walls, the next to hit, takes outside. The Rays with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Hey!
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Buxton returns it to the infield, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Back to the top of the order now. Yandy Diaz now at the plate. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Man at second.
Hey!
The 1-2. On the ground to third. Clemens fires to first in time.
Up next for the Rays, the first baseman, number
Derek
8,
Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Cody Funderburk departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
David
Twins,
Festa gets the
number
call from the
58,
pen.
David
He's making his 4th appearance of the season. And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
Ball, that's inside.
Runner at second, 2 down. Check swing, went around. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fights it off, he'll see another. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
There's a line drive to left field. He's got it, and that's the inning. The Rays strand just the one. They're down 7-1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Rays,
back, and here
number
comes the closer,
22,
Griffin Jacks.
Griffin.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Foul ball. The 0-1.
Ball, that's in.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
That's a ball.
Right side, hard hit. Aranda steps on the bag. Now one gone in the ninth.
For the Twins, the shortstop, Brooks Lee.
And next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
Second baseman, Luke Keeschel.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Luke Keeschel. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. That's a ball.
That's out.
Tried to attack with the sweeper. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Twins retired in short order, and they're on top 7-1. Back here at Tropicana Field, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Junior Caminero digs in now.
Caminero.
Aye.
And that one hammered. That's back. Caught just shy of the wall.
Up next for the Rays, the center fielder.
Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Cedric Mullins. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to
he's
first.
out.
Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Rays, the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Last chance for the Rays. And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
The Twins up big in this one. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. They're down to their final strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going. 0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Ball, that's low.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.